Well, we've talked before about politics and poetry and the pressure for poets often to address what's considered to be universal themes, often themes that don't deal with politics. What's your view on that?
Well, you know, the nature of art and the nature of poetry is to be about truth and beauty. And being, you know, a witness to injustice and fighting for what's right in your art, or making your art meaningful, you know. Like one of my heroes is Roque Dalton, a El Salvadoran poet. And he always used to say, you know, poetry like bread should be for everyone. And I'm in that tradition of a Roque Dalton, a Nestor Cardenal, you know, a Neruda, a Sonia Sanchez, a Baraka, where you know, your poetry really matters to people, you know.
Let me just throw this out for the panel. Have any of you ever felt pressure not to be political in your writing or in your teaching?
Well, let me address this from the point of view of teaching journalism, because I also teach journalism.
Can everybody hear?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I also teach journalism at Coppin State University, and one of the things I had heard on NPR the other day was that the students at Northwestern, in the Northwestern journalism program, had been pursuing this this legal case for those folks who are incarcerated without proof of guilt, and you know I forget the name of it, the Project for the Innocents. That's it. And what had happened in that case is that the students had found evidence that this one particular prisoner, it was exactly like Troy Davis. It was the idea that there wasn't enough evidence to convict him. And the students in the class had worked on this project. And what had happened is that they bundled up enough information to have an appeal, a rehearing of his case. But what had happened is that the students and the professor were both asked to submit all their information to the justice system. They were going to review everything that the professor had done in the class, everything that the students had done. They said because the students had crossed that line between being investigative reporters and being advocates for the case, that everything that they had done in that class was now up to scrutiny for the judicial department. And the professor at Northwestern is now subject to firing. The whole journalism program is in jeopardy because they did something. They were not asleep. They were awake. They decided to do something and take it into their own hands. And I think that this is a problem for all. You spoke of educators and what we're facing. I think that's a huge problem. Being able to pursue the truth, which is the beauty of existence, and not have to fear